It was a riveting and unnerving scene that played out on live television this afternoon, with bodies on the ground near that baggage claim and scenes of hundreds of passengers running in all directions on the airport tarmac. A Broward County official says the 26-year-old shooter, Esteban Santiago, who is in custody at this hour, flew to the Fort Lauderdale airport and pulled out a gun from a checked bag and began shooting. 5 people are dead, 8 wounded, and understandably, panic set in at the airport and people tried to get out of any door they could as terminals were evacuated and a parking garage as well. One of those affected passengers is Angela Long. She is a nurse practitioner from Baltimore who had just arrived at the airport from a cruise with her boyfriend and was anticipating flying back home. It was 12:45 when they arrived, almost the exact time that the shooting began. I spoke to Angela by phone a short time ago as she remained at the airport waiting outside Terminal 1, terrified.
I'm shaking, like my heart was throbbing, and I texted my children right away and just told them, I loved them, and I was scared that we weren't going to get out of there, to be honest with you. I've never felt that feeling in my whole entire life. It was just panic, mass panic, like there was nowhere to hide, nowhere to go.
Angela described the scene at the airport as still very fluid, and of course she has no idea when she will return home. Again, many questions about how an arriving airline passenger pulled a gun from his luggage and opened fire at baggage claim in Fort Lauderdale, killing 5 and wounding 8 before throwing his weapon down and being taken into custody. He had a military ID with him, but it has not been confirmed that it was his. It is also not clear at this hour what his motive may have been. Now, it is legal for airline passengers to carry guns and ammunition as long as the firearms are put in a checked bag, not a carry-on, and are unloaded and locked in a hard-sided container. The guns must be declared at check-in. It's just a terrible scene at the Fort Lauderdale airport this afternoon, the scene of the latest mass shooting and a scene that appears to remain active and fluid.